Hey guys, today we got some more Harbor Freight goodies. Harbor Freight, either you love them or you hate them. It's just the way it is. They've been around for a long time. Back in the 80s when I started buying stuff from there, I think most of it was junk. And now they still got junk, but less and less. They stepped up their game with that new Icon line and the Pittsburgh Pro and so on and so forth. These are things I always buy at Harbor Freight. If I go into a Harbor Freight store, not intended to even buy a certain thing. Say I'm looking to buy a socket set or a ratchet or something. These are things I typically, if I see, even though I don't need them today, I'll still buy because I always use them. They're mostly consumables, but they got a place. Over here we got little brass washers, copper washers, whatever you want to call them. These come in handy, guys. I use them on drain plugs, oil drain plugs, stuff like that. They come in handy, and they're nice to have, and they're relatively cheap. I did a video on these, on some similar to this like 6 months ago, but I don't think I had any of this stuff in there. The little Christmas trees, or the body panels, or the plastic rivets, whatever you want to call them. These things are, you take off a door panel or something, and you break these or strip them out because they're only made out of plastic. These things come in handy, guys. You should always have a set of these on hand, and they're cheap. I bet you that whole set was $10. Some of the stuff you got to buy online, and some's there in the store. It depends. How about cotter pins? Oh my God! Cotter pins. These are the bigger ones here. I got a smaller set too up on the shelf, but these are things, guys, that when you take something apart, with steering or something, or whatever, anything to do with a front end, with steering, you should never reuse these. I've seen people do it. I've seen professional mechanics do it, and that's a no-no. Always replace the cotter pin. Always. These little drum sanders, barrel shape, these come in handy. I bet you that whole set, for like a Dremel or something, I bet that whole set was $10. You can't beat that with a stick. Harbor Freight is in the house. The electrical tape. You can buy like 10 rolls for like, I don't know. They're cheap. They're cheap. I always buy electrical tape there. The wire brushes, you always need these guys. When you're cleaning rust off of something, you want to take a nut off or a fastener, you got to clean the rust off. These things are coming super handy, super, super handy. I built a little grinding wheels for your 4-inch grinder. 4 1/4-inch grinder, whatever. You can buy these in 10 packs, and oh my God, I bet you it's I don't know, $8 maybe for 10. I'm guessing, and they're made in Taiwan, so they're not junk, guys. They last quite a while. How about a rubber grommet set? And that's one of their brand name Storehouse rubber grommet set. Oh my God, you're doing wiring. I'm always doing a lot of wiring. When I'm wiring my UTVs or my car even. The Chevelle, I'm always going to the firewall or something. You don't want to wreck the wire, scarf up the wire. These things come in super, super handy, and you got quite a few sizes there, and they're cheap, guys. Take a gander. You got here. This is a very, very, very helpful set. O-rings, guys. Oh my God, I use this set over and over and over. I don't know what this cost. It was probably dirt cheap. It's one of their brands. Very, very handy to have. Highly recommend you get this. You're working on cars long enough with fittings or anything, even hydraulic or whatever. You got to have these. These are super, super handy. They're fuses. This is the mini fuses you found in most new cars, but they got the other, the old type, the bigger fuse. And even the old glass fuses. How many of you guys remember the old glass fuses, guys? You old timers. How about these? A nylon cable clamp assortment. Oh, God. They come in all different colors. I use these all the time. In fact, I need some more of these. I got a bigger set of these too, but this is very, very handy, guys. Zip ties. Anytime I go in that store, I always pick up a bag of zip ties. Oh my God, I bet you I go through hundreds and hundreds a year. Very, very, very useful thing to have in hand. On hand. What about these little tech screws? Boy, do these come in handy. Hey guys, I use these all the time. You know, sheet metal, whatever you want to call them. I call them tech screws. But boy, those are handy, guys. Nice little set, dirt cheap. And last but not, look over here. Oh, grease fittings. Different angles, different sizes. You got a quarter, you got 1/8, you got the 45, you got the straight, you got the 30. Nice little set to have in-house, guys. And again, dirt cheap. How about razor blades? We all need these, right, guys? These come usually a 100-pack. That's what I got left. I'll probably have 100 packs. So guess what? These are the single edge. It's time to get some more of those. And I always buy a couple of these. You get 10 in a little plastic container for the double-edged ones. Really nice to have in hand. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys buy there and what you guys use. And leave a comment below. I always get back to you guys. But Harbor Freight's got a place in my shop. I'm working on cars for 45 years, semi-pro, even though I do a lot of stuff that's considered professional. But I never did it every day, so I didn't do it for a living, so I'm a semi-pro. I think that it got a place in my shop, guys. Tell me what you guys think, and leave a comment below. And thanks for everybody that has subscribed. The channel's doing pretty good. We're over 800 subscribers. I've been doing it for 8 months on a daily basis. 8 months, yeah. 8 months I've been doing it on a regular basis, and we just passed 800. All right, guys, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. And thanks for everybody that has supported the channel. And let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below, and I always get back to you guys. Okay, guys, have a great day.